Hi folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to the anime review. Today we're looking at episode 1 of Beatless. Now, I apologize I got this out so late, guys. You know, the thing was, it came out yesterday at like 12 o'clock in the morning, and honestly could not do the review for it back then. I was just too exhausted. I also said that if you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm only going to have 4 reviews out today, but this will not be counted on it. This will be probably the rare occasion that I won't do that. If Beatless continue to come out around this, around like 12 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays, probably expect it to take over depending on how it does. So if it does very well, I'll replace it with something else that I've reviewed today. I do still have a lot of reviews today that I'm gonna try to get out. They probably all going to be mid-afternoon, only because I haven't slept yet, so I do want to go to sleep and get some rest. But I'll try to have them around maybe like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, latest, and from there, you'll see all the reviews up. Anyways, Beatless was actually a pretty good first episode. I don't know what studio did it, unfortunately. I remember I saw it before, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it is off the top, in general. So I do apologize for that, but, I'll tell you, the animation for it was really nice. I enjoyed it. And in case you guys haven't heard of what Beatless is, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of it. So we follow a young high school student named Arata Endo, who is basically your average Joe. He doesn't do anything really special right now. It seems like he survived an incident back at a facility a long time ago, and I really don't know how that may have affected him. I'm presuming that we're going to find out more about that eventually. But what we learn is that he lives in a world where these robotic things that basically look like humans, act like humans, and basically are almost humans, called HIEs, exist. And even though he treats them like humans, a lot of people have this kind of mixed reaction to them. Some people like them, some people find them as tools, and then as his friends say, they are just basically useless. They are just there to be used as nothing but tools. Even if they fall apart, it's okay. But Arta treats them all like they're human beings, and I think that's kind of cool. It reminds me a lot of Chobits, and I'll be honest with you, for anyone who's seen Chobits, there's a lot of elements to Beatless that kind of resemble that same, I want to say, theme of Chobits, where rather than seeing an object as it's just being, it's just an object, Arata sees this. He sees, for example, the person he comes in contact with, this is one of these, I want to say, combat HIEs called Lacia. She's, I think, number 5 of the Combat Android series. He feels like she's a real person, and even though she tells him that she's not, I think that that's going to be a different thing in this whole series. Is we're going to see him constantly show how he cares about her, as time goes by. And it's like Chobits, that same theme where, what is the blend between robots and humans. But different from Chobits and more like Clockwork Planet, which I hate saying anything that's like Clockwork Planet, but we have what seems like, a combat series, because we're going to have action, I think, in the show. We're going to have a lot of it. We saw already some really kind of nice highlights from the military trying to destroy these, HIEs that apparently have escaped this facility and failing horribly to do so. They also unleash what looks like these little flower bugs that when they hit the various things of technology, they make them go haywire. Now, I'm going to say the good about this show already, besides the animation, is that I'm thinking that the characters are going to be definitely interesting, and I feel like there's going to be some more mature themes with what blends, again, the robotics to also what is a human. So what is a human? Do we just have a soul? Is that what makes us human, or is it our reactions, etc.? And I think that's going to definitely be a big play in the show. But the thing I'm worried about is that it feels like every other Android type show. I mean, that concept, that theme of, is a robot a robot? Is it, something that can be human, etc.? It's been done a lot. And I hate telling people that, because it's like, I'm not trying to say I hate the kind of genre of it, because I love sci-fi. Sci-fi is great. I grew up with a lot of sci-fi shows. But the problem is that you get so used to that same theme being reused over and over and over again that you have to wonder, is this going to be a continuous thing with the show? Is it just going to do that, and we're just going to get, some action thrown in just on the side? I don't know yet. I really don't. I'm going to save my judgments for the show for more episodes, obviously, because it's only been the first episode. And what I saw of the first episode, I think, is pleasing enough that, it could definitely be a good series. So, the good is that we have some solid animation. I like the animation. I like the story so far. I like the characters. The bad is that the same thing with the story of me liking it doesn't mean that it's not generic. It could be one of those shows that is generic. And I don't know how they're going to play the action / I want to say drama of the show. What is going to be more of? Is it going to be more action, or is it going to be more drama, or fusion of both? Because Clockwork Planet did that, where Clockwork Planet tried to have drama and action thrown together. It didn't work very well, to say the least. But anyways, what did you guys think about this week's episode? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. As always, if you like my reviews, think about hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already, and like the video too, share the video around. If you want to check out my rewards on Patreon, you can do that too also. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. Like I said, I'll have several reviews out later today. Don't worry, they're coming out. They're just not going to be probably on time, to be honest with you. But I'll see you guys then, hopefully. I think one thing I'm looking forward to, I think, is the Frank show I'm looking forward to. But I don't know if that's coming out later today. Hopefully it comes out sometime within like 5 o'clock. That'd be nice. But I'll talk to you guys then, hopefully. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everyone.